Hi, welcome to Term Two's video newsletter. Good to see you all back for Term Two. We've hit the ground running this term. I've got loads to tell you about things that are coming up, things that are happening, updating you on where we are with certain aspects of our work. So the first thing to tell you about really is our year of reading, which I talked about last time. This is something that's really important to us at Castlebatch, that our children are all fantastic readers. So we've launched a new strategy for teaching reading in Key Stage 2. So children now have class sets of books that they read together as a class and do study from their reading. We've focused very much on high quality fiction, books that children will enjoy, so that we have children loving their reading and enjoying their reading, as well as learning those essential skills that they need. Of course, children will have the opportunity to read independently every day as well. And what we would really appreciate, and the way you can support us, is by making sure your children read every evening. So see if you can encourage them to put down the tablet, take a break from the console game, the computer game they're playing, and read a book every evening for around 20 minutes, either to you or on their own, and then talk about it with you. It's the most important thing you can do as a parent, is getting your children reading as much as possible. So really appreciate that and all your support with that. The other thing we're really focusing on is improving our library this year. We're really lucky to have a school library. Lots of schools do not have libraries, and there's a lot of research about this at the moment, and libraries can have a massive impact on children's reading, but they can have that impact if they're used really well, and we've got some work to do there. So what we'd really love is if we could have any volunteers from our community, so that can be parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, anybody at all who can spare some regular time for us to help us with our library. We will provide full training, we'll do DBS checks and everything else that you need, but what we need to do first of all is get that team of volunteers. So we will be sending a text out for this as well. If you can help us with that, that would be fantastic. The other thing to do with our library, of course, is that Friends of Castlebatch have donated £1,500 to us for new fiction in the library, so new books. They are ready to go into our library. They're just being catalogued and levelled at the moment, and then they'll be in there. So that's really exciting for us. And before I go on to events and dates, a couple more things. If you would like to nominate your child, or anybody else's child for that matter, for a Little Heroes Award at the end of term, this is an award we give to children who've done something particularly kind, who've gone above and beyond in some way, who've done something special, or are just amazing in some way. You can nominate them on our website. So if you go to the children's section and look for Little Hero, there's a nomination page there, and we look at all of the nominations, and then we select our little heroes and give them an award at the end of term. So we would love you to do that, please. Thank you. Some really great news today that's just come in. So this is news just in. Both our boys and girls football teams are now through to the finals. So if your child's in those football teams, fantastic. If they're not, just be proud with the rest of us. Their finals are next week, so we look forward to hearing how they do in their finals. So that's very exciting. We've got lots coming up, sporting events as well, so look out for those. Right, I am going to give you some dates for your diary now. These will all be on our website, so do check the calendar for those. But I will take you through the major things that are happening this term, so you can get those in your diaries nice and early. The first one actually is very soon. We have an art presentation in the hall on Friday from 3:15 onwards for parents to come and see. This week has been Arts Week, and we have been painting and drawing and printing, and all manner of wonderful things have been happening across the school. Children really engaged with creating, so they would like to share that with you on Friday, so do come along to the exhibition. That would be fantastic. Year 3 and 4 are going to be involved in Raise the Roof, so that's taking place here at Castlebatch on Friday the 22nd during school time, so that's an exciting event for them. Also on that day, we're asking for donations for the autumn fair, so children can come in casual wear that day in exchange for a donation. There will be bags coming home, organza bags this year, in order to do our bit for the environment and not use plastic boxes anymore. So Friends of Castlebatch are busy getting those ready to come home, along with raffle tickets for you to sell if you can. So thank you. If you could support us with a small donation for the fair, that would be fantastic. So the Autumn Fair itself is on Saturday the 30th of November from 11 till 2, and we hope to see all of you there. We've listened to your feedback, we've put it back to a weekend. You felt that that would be better for both helpers and for as many people as possible to come along to the fair to enjoy it. So hope to see lots of you there. On the 4th of December, we have lots of our Year 4 children taking part in the North Somerset Christmas extravaganza at Clifton Cathedral. So that's exciting for them, and I'll be along to see that and enjoy their performance. In terms of performances, we have the Year 1 Christmas performance here on the 5th of December at 9:30 and also at 6 p.m. And then we have the reception performance on the 12th of December at 9:30 and at 6 p.m. And just to remind you, you get 1 seat for the morning performance, you get 2 seats for the evening performance per child, so 3 altogether. You can arrange swaps between yourselves, that's absolutely fine, we don't mind. We can't go over numbers though, so if you arrange those swaps, when you come in you'll have to tell us who you've swapped with, just to make sure we don't let too many people in. There are rules and regulations around the capacity of our hall, so I'm sure you appreciate that. On the 13th of December, the Speech and Language Base have their Christmas performance for their parents in the morning. That will be in the base. Another thing that's happening on the 13th, which is really exciting, and I don't know if any of you catch this item on BBC Radio Bristol, some of our Year 3 children will be involved in recording the Kids v the News. So it's a fun item where the children talk to one of the BBC Radio Bristol presenters about their take on the week's news. I think that will be broadcast on the 14th of December, but we will clarify that and let you all know. So that's quite exciting. I look forward to hearing them. I'm nearly there now. On the 18th of December is Christmas lunch. Information will come out to you about booking that. And then the last day of term is the Friday the 20th of December, and then you can all go and rest up and have a lovely Christmas after that. There are lots of other things happening, as I said, but there's too many to mention here because it's that term. So do keep an eye on our calendar and keep your eye on our events to be updated about what's coming and what's ahead. So once again, welcome to Term 2. Lovely to have everybody back at school. The children are straight back into learning, which is fantastic. And I'm sure I'll catch all of you around about the school, on the playground, or at one of our many events over the next few weeks. See you later.